So here is Roy Jones. It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales, Joe Calzaghe. Super middleweight, light heavy.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
you can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. What a shot, a perfectly timed left uppercut. Missing with that jab. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Misses with the straight left. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missing with that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have... Here we go. It's round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get him ducked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Jab not finding its target. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. He fails to score with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just avoids the left uppercut. Just missing with the uppercut. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Just missed with that hook. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. And then put the pressure on.
The courage on display here is incredible. So far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
If you throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh, my word. Down goes RJJ. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Good man, go back out there and win this round, alright? Only one round in the last, don't get through the pair. Relax now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your box up and ride his out. Go up there and finish him. Good a god-awful round that was. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back into. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back in his place. No, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
The referee. Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Well done with that counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Only catching air with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. When someone punches, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Well, he's got Bambi. There's the bell to start round 6. He barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Misses with the straight left. And so far, the offense, final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this one. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Let's see how the game plan... Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Just missed with that hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what they're...
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. He's been... And we enter the 8th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well done with that counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Pensacola's finest is down. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. They're back in the same spot.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have... Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Joe Calzaghe tipped the scales at 100. Here comes Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time. We've waited a long time for. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. And he misses with that straight left. Missing with the hook. That right hook's already working well. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the jab. So much firepower here. Soaring hook. And that straight got him. Very close round, 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up, though, ring away. You walk back to the corner like.
And there's the bell to start round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far. Hold that thought! Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect you.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, everything. Full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter punch. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Still fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missing with the left uppercut. They got out of the way of that right hook. Just misses with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Calzaghe and that. And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up. Just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to cut you off.
When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Got out of the way of that right hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment? Did you see that? We've never seen the pound-for-pound king. Canelo is down. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels, but look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
Misses with the straight left. That hook just can't find the target. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Might want to final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good man. B6. Sticky with him back and go again. Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shit. Gets him right back in the job. This is terrible now, Maris. Come on, you're getting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Go on, switch on. It's a punch. Keep doing what you're doing.
Here we go in the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. They are going to surrender. No mas. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not...
Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. This is Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And this is It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales, Joe Calzaghe. You are looking at an absolute legend, the longest...
This bout is scheduled for 8.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd is one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
Expectation. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Right hook is finding its target. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Look at the redness on the body from all these hooks. Which fighter will say no mas? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my thing.
Whoa, did you see that? Getting big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Talk about Alvarez in that. On to the second round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Just misses right uppercut. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Walk away from each other and run right back into trouble. Perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, there's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. man with some bad intentions. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
That hook won't score. They're both trying for a knockout. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Not many people would have predicted it.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high you have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale. So much hype surrounding. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. Nice defense there and stop the right hook. Swing and a miss with the jab. So it's Jones versus Calzaghe, part 2. Of course, in their first encounter, Jones put Joe Calzaghe on the canvas before the Welshman got back up and put Jones out.
Joe Calzaghe, you think of fighters unbeaten. You think about standing fighters. This guy can fight for fun. That's all he does. So now we're going to do it again. And Joe Calzaghe's got it all.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. There's no one dare do anything out of turn.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Those counter punches have to hurt. Can't find home with that jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You're switching off. Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. It's on. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let it.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated and lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Missing with the hook. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Hold it right there. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And down goes Jones Jr.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this? It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And there's the bell for round three. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What's a heavy knockdown? How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh, my word, down goes RJJ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's got to waste time. He's got to step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum.
Calzaghe is down, but will he get up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heel. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take it. You heard that right, ladies and
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through. You got nothing. The streets on fire, but we've gone higher. And we won't tire. And you're falling. Rise up, take your place. Be someone, be someone. Rise up, show your face. Touch the sun, touch the sun. Stand up, state your case. Speak as one, speak as one. Rise up, human race. Everyone, everyone.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Rise up, take your place. Be someone, be someone. Rise up, show your face. Touch the sun, touch the sun.
I'm Todd Grisham, and how about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? Brooklyn Hall. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Here is Roy Jones Jr., 159 pounds. He's 24 years old. He's got the nickname Captain Hook. And up against him tonight, Joe Calzaghe. He weighed in at 75 kilos bang on. He's 183 centimeters tall with a reach of 185.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, Florida. I'm from about 30 miles away, Bay Minette, Alabama. I've been hearing about this guy for over 10 years, and boy, has he backed up all that hype. Here comes the pride of Wales, the two-weight world champion who was never beaten. A legendary battle with Roy Jones Jr. as well. It's going to take something special to knock this man off his perch.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'll be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. These two fighters are made for one another. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
After walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym. Because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dared do anything out of turn.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This is a high-octane battle. Nice hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of...
There's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. And good counterpunchers are the people that make the history of our sport.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
There's the bell to start round three. best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Oh, and this is really going to rub them the wrong way. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Hey, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. A very competitive round with